Something that has become kind of an unexpected bipartisan issue is transparency around the Epstein files. That's another thing that's been delayed by the shutdown. Congressman, where do you stand on the need or lack thereof, or maybe not, when it comes to the Epstein files and what Congress should be doing here?
Well, it's a little bit tail wagging the dog to me, but we should definitely release those files and answer all the questions about it. I don't understand what the big deal is about it. I know that they're working very hard to keep that from happening, and I've heard that the reason that Speaker Johnson doesn't want to swear in Representative-elect Grijalva is that she would be the 218th and deciding signature on the discharge petition that would force a vote. I don't know if that's true, but if that's really what's holding us up from working on these important issues, other than the budget, we've got other things to do. And John and I are working on some really important forestry work that we need to get completed. It's very bipartisan, very significant, but if it's really the Epstein files that are keeping us from going to work, I think that's insane.
Senator, what do you think?
So you'll have to understand how hypocritical this feels to us, right? Chuck Schumer was leader. He could have brought up those Epstein files anytime he wanted, and he didn't. Now all of a sudden, he's got this like self-righteous, yes, we need to look at the Epstein files. So from my perspective, it's very, very self-serving and hypocritical. He had that long runway where he could have done this if he really cared about it. To me, it's a little bit of a red herring. Now, I'm not into the nuances of what's happening on the House on this. I tend to feel like I'm not sure what we're hiding, right? So generally, I'm of that perspective of let's see what's there. I understand there's some degree of protection for victims. I understand there's some degree of protection for people who may have innocently been listed. I think we can deal with that. But the American people, I think, are feeling this sense of something's being hidden. I sure wish under Leader Schumer, under his leadership, he would have brought this forward and would be done with it.
So maybe some disagreement on process, but agreement on the fact that there should be more transparency.